happening, everybody? A little bit sloppy there, but yo, you know what? Sloppy Joe? I don't know. But anyways, we're back with another solo that you guys really dug the last one I did, which was on Toto, so I thought, you know what? Let's do another solo that I think every guitarist should learn. And if you want tabs for this solo, that is linked down below in the description. You can check that out if you want. You can also check out my free guitar course if you're just not wanting to learn a solo. You want to, maybe do a little bit of like theory, lesson kind of stuff. Check that out as well. Also linked down below. But yo, I think it's kind of given away here. We're doing some kind of AC/DC, but what AC/DC solo are we gonna do? Well, let's find out. So the tones today, I'm running out of the SG Special into the Friedman BE Deluxe. I'm on the BE side, it's the less distorted side of it, and that's just going into my 2 notes Torpedo Live, and that's it. Simple. Hey, yo, AC/DC, man, meat and potato. Shook Me All Night Long. What an incredible solo. Angus Young is one of my favorite lead guitar players, just guitars in general, actually. Should they lead guitar player? But I think Angus is incredible, and this solo to Shook Me All Night Long is literally a masterclass in how to use the pentatonic scale. And how to make it melodic and fun and just attitude. It's got it all. It literally has everything in it. So if you have not learned this one, we're going to break it down. I'm not saying that I know how to play this solo note for note. Angus is, in my mind, like a genius of rock guitar, really taking that blues side and just giving it that grit that rock and roll has. And but there's a lot of really cool little tidbits in here that, upon first listen, you might not, catch right away. So we're going to go ahead and break this one down. And let's jump into the next solo that I think every guitarist should know. So the opening bend, I always play this wrong. I probably played it wrong on the recording as well. He starts out with a bend. It's all out of G minor pentatonic essentially. So like I said, we're in G minor pentatonic, box 1. You start out on the 5th fret of the G. Now you're gonna bend this up a full step. So you're going from that C note up to a D. Now, when you get there, and he does like a kind of a slow bend up to it, I always rush it. When I play the solo, I always bend right to it. He does kind of a slower bend. Sorry. Then he adds that vibrato on there at the end, and again, this is tough. I always mess it up, so I probably played it wrong. But if you really want to get picky with it, you can, really dive into the little subtleties that Angus has here. But so that's where it all kind of starts. Now he does this little lick here, and it's really cool. Lots of like pre-bend ideas here. So we go 3 on the three on the high E to 3 on the B, and then 6 on the B. Now he goes to 5 on the G, and he bends 5 before he picks it, and lets the note kind of fall down. Now the next part here is he's essentially outlining this G minor, which is really cool. So he goes 3 on the G, so now he plays 5 on the D with the ring finger, and then I roll my finger up and play 5 on the A with it as a double stop. So it goes like this. Add some shake onto it. That's just a power chord. Okay, so we have. Now here, and you notice the notes are real poppy and plucky, so I'm not sitting going, he's playing with power, that's part of Angus's sound is, dude's got some, umph behind the notes when he's playing them, so he goes 5-3 on the D, and 5-3 on the A, adding that shaking. Now here you go to 6-3 on the low string. We literally have walked completely down the pentatonic scale at this point. So we have. Now he gets a little pinch harmonic here on 3rd fret of the G. So. Now here, after he does that bend, he goes 5 on the D to 5 on the A, back to 5 on the D. outlining that G minor chord again. Now he plays 3 again on the G with another pinch on. So now one of my favorite licks ever in the entire world is this one. I use it all the time. He shifts from G minor to G major, and it's really cool. So basically he goes up to 7 on the G, slide into it, and 6 on the B twice. Now you're going to slide up to 9 on the G, and then you're going to go to 8 on the B. Now here we're major. It's like G major pentatonic. So we have... Now you're going to slide back into 9, and back to 8, and now you're going to bend 10 up on the B. Now once you bend that 10 up, you grab 10 on the high string with your pinky, so you want to make sure you're bending with your ring finger right here. Now when that's bent, you're going to pick 10 again. So I haven't let go of the 10 on the B. I know this is confusing. Look at the tabs. You still have that 10 on the B bent. You pick it again and let it bend down. Basically, it's like a pre-bend. So we have... So after you do that, now you're going to go 8 on the B to 9 on the G, back to 8 on the B. So... This lick is really cool to hear too. So he grabs 11 with your pinky. Now you let that come down and you bend it like a little like quarter step, half step. I guess it's half, maybe it's a quarter, I don't know. But you go, and that's 8, 9, 8. So just like a real a lot of that snap to it again. Remember, that's very crucial. So we have. Oh, sorry. Now you shift up to, again, we're still in box 1 now at this point, but we're just doing an octave higher. So you bend, and Angus is, trademark Angus style bend. It's so good. He bends just simply, 18 on the B, up a full step. So he's just bending to his root, but he bends, and he has such a cool way of, a lot of people, when they bend, they add vibrato later, but they pick the note to add the vibrato. Angus doesn't. He bends, and the note's so strong, then he adds the vibrato later. It's really cool. Like that, well, better than what I just said. That was a bad vibrato. But, so, you have that part. So we're all the way up here. Now, we're essentially kind of repeating what we did on the very beginning, just an octave higher. So we have 15 on the high string to 15 on the B, then 18 on the B. Now we do that little bend again on, but this time we're on 17 on the G. So we have. Okay, so we're bending 17 on the G. Okay, so. Now I go to 15 on the G, 17 on the D, and then 17, 15 on the G again. Sorry, I'm getting lost myself, so make sure you look at the tabs. Now here we have some kind of like a double stop unison bend thing. I guess it's unison bend. So I'm bending 17 on the G up, and then I'm picking 18 on the B. You basically want those notes to kind of clash. So after you let that do that, let's see. 3 times, let the bend fall back down. Then you go to 15 on the G to 17 on the D. And then you're going to go to 17 on the G and B, 15 on the G and B. And then I just play 17 on the D by itself. Then it's back to 15 on the G and B. He might be doing a double stop on the D and G as well. I'm not sure. Okay, so that. Now this part's really cool. Ow, that hurt. Because I didn't know that what he did here exactly, and I've been playing it wrong for a long time, and I'm Still not getting the pitch right, but I think it's cool to figure out what he did here. So basically, after you come out of that double stop, you're gonna go. I slide into 15 on the B, and then I bend 20 up. That's my computer. I bend 20 on the high string, and then I'm gonna go to. Now, a lot of times people go like that, and he doesn't do that. He doesn't go back down on the 18. He goes 15, 18. Now he bends 17 up a half step to get that 18 sound again. But you hear I always heard something there. There was a little flutter, and I didn't realize what he was doing. So you can either shift back, which I think would be smarter because I just hurt my finger doing it the other way. But I'm bending too far. There you go. That's basically what he's doing. So this part is. So yeah. So. And that's how he gets that pre-bend. I realize now it makes it way easier. But now when he has that 17 bent, he picks it again and lets the note fall down. Then he goes back to 15. So. Now here you're going to play 17 on the high string to 17 on the B. So yeah. So. After that, 17, 17, 15, you're going to go to 18 on the B and do a slow bend. So we have. Now you play 15, then 18. Now this part you're going to go. What is this? 17 on the G, a little pre-bend down. Then you go back to 15, and then 17 again, you bend up full step. Now you're gonna go. And there's a couple of ways you can play this. I'll show you guys the way that I do it. Angus might be up here. I'm not real sure. I like it right here because it just seems to have more snap. So I slide into 17 on the B, then 15, back to 15, back to 17. So now you go to 17 on the high string and bend, and then 15. Like I said, it could be up here, but I like kind of just keeping it in that same area. So, and that is your solo. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. If you guys want me to keep going with these, yo, I will gladly keep rocking through some different solos for you. And other than that, yo, we out of here. Peace out, homies. Keep on rocking, and I will be seeing you all on the flippity flop later. Guitar high five.